Hello everyone. So this is the information about our MFL department. In the year 11s, we will be offering the language of French. Firstly, I would like to introduce who's in the department. So there's myself, Madame Perseu, who is the curriculum leader and also the French teacher. Miss Halpin, Mademoiselle Halpin, who's the other MFL teacher, and we also have a modern language assistant. This year we have Mademoiselle Ben with us, and next year we're going to have someone else that will be helping us in the department. So GCSE, what does it involve? During the 2 years of GCSE, we will be exploring the 3 themes: identity and culture, local, national, international and global areas of interest, current and future student employment. Your children will recognize already some of the themes that we've already done at Key Stage 3. For example, me, my family and friends, technology, free time activities, as well as talking about their hometown and their studies. We're going to look back at all of these topics in much more depth, and also we will be adding some other themes, other topics of conversation, other topics of interest that the GCSE specification would like us to explore, like for example social issues, global issues, and also career choices and ambitions. Some of the topics have already been looked at and explored in the year 9 year, and we're going to carry on with covering all of the themes. How are our students going to be assessed at GCSE level? Our students will sit 4 different papers, which are going to be all of those externally marked. So there is no element in the GCSE MFL exam that is going to be coursework. So there's going to be 4 papers, each one assessing a different scale. Paper 1 will assess the listening scale, and it is a paper where there's a variety of questions in English and French that the students will listen to a passage and they will have to answer a variety of questions. They could be multiple choice, they could be open question, they could be answers in English, answers in French, they could be spotted the missing word. The paper 2 will be a speaking exam. The duration of the speaking exam will vary depending whether the child is sitting a foundation or the higher tier. It is going to be split into 3 different parts. There's going to be a role play, a photo card that the children will need to speak about, and a general conversation. Finally, the other 2 papers, paper 3 is going to be a reading paper. Once again, it's 25% of the final mark, and the duration will vary according whether the students will be seated the foundation on the higher paper. It is a combination of questions in English or French with a variety of possible questions, and the students will have to read some passages in French and will have to answer the question. And finally is the writing paper. The duration will vary according whether the students will be sitting in foundation or the higher paper, and again it's 25% of the final mark. What do we do in class? How are we going to prepare our students to have the best outcomes in MFL? We do a variety of activities in class. MFL classes are always busy. There's always something the students are going to be busy with. There is a variety of activities that we do. We always start off our lessons with the retrieval task, a rappel. We call it a rappel task. Most likely at GCSE level will be either a role play, a photo card, a translation task, or again a task designed to remind the students the different type of complexity that the examiners will be expecting them to show off into the paper, especially in the speaking and the writing exam. Then we're obviously going to have a look at our different themes, our different topics from different perspectives, different angles. We're going to do a variety of reading tasks. We're going to do qualitative listening tasks as well, including qualitative active listening tasks, where the students is actually encouraged to listen for the keywords rather than being assessed on what they understand. We have the luxury of having an MLA, a modern language assistant, working with us, and the modern language assistant will work with small groups on a variety of different topics, different tasks, and usually they work away from the classroom in small groups or on a pair basis. Quite a lot of the activities that we do in the classroom are collaborative, so the students will have the opportunity to share what they find out with either the pair or the group. They can discuss what they find out. They can discuss how they manage to arrive to correct answer and help each other that way. But we will also be practicing those very important exam skills. We're going to do it in a timed manner so that the students will actually get ready to have that skill there is one exam when they need to be working on the time constraints. They will need to be working with a little bit of pressure. Studying a modern foreign language can lead to a very exciting future. Our students with a GCSE in a foreign language can aim to do either apprenticeships, A-levels or degrees. So obviously the most obvious route is for some students is to think about, okay, carrying on with A-levels, but in actual fact there is a variety of apprenticeships available for the students. This can lead to jobs like, for example, an air cabin crew, for example, as a call center operator, as a travel consultant, but also as a teacher, as an interpreter, as a translator. Quite a lot of the jobs now, they do have an international aspect. So our students can be aiming to have, those traditional jobs, like, for example, being a solicitor, like, for example, being a journalist, that will also add to the international dimension by having a modern foreign language. Quite a lot of the companies nowadays, like, for example, Siemens, who recently opened quite closely to us, Siemens, TUI, and all the other many other companies are looking for people who have the ability to converse and to maintain links with the international business partners.